Hey guys, it's Worldwide Animals here. Welcome back to another video. And today's video is about chameleons. And this specific video actually I did not make recently, but before I started this YouTube channel, I just started making slideshows for fun, and this was one of my first ever slideshows. And if I would have stuck to this format, this is what every single slideshow I would have made looked like. So this is just gonna give you guys a glimpse of what my slideshow used to look like back then. And this slideshow has not been edited at all, so I will show you guys like every single thing that I did before I had my YouTube channel now, so you're gonna see like highlighted stuff and stuff like that, and I'll explain to you why and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you're having a great day, and this is gonna be part 2 of the 100th sub special. I hope you enjoy it, and let's get into it. Chameleons. And in this video we're gonna be talking about 3 different types of chameleons. We're gonna be talking about the veiled chameleon, which is this one right here, the Panther Chameleon, which is this one, and last but not least, the Jackson's chameleon. And we're just basically going to be comparing and contrasting each chameleon and stuff like that. Now, what is the lifespan of these chameleons? Now, the veiled chameleon can live for 7 years. The Panther Chameleon can live for 2 to 3 years on average in the wild for all of these. And last but not least, the Jackson's chameleon could live for 5 to 10 years. And these are just pictures of them. And you might notice a difference between all of them. And a difference I can already notice is this, that veiled chameleon has like a more going upwards head in the back, while the Panther's chameleon's head is mainly straight with a little lump. Sorry about that. And the Jackson's chameleon is mainly just long and stuff. But now, the veiled chameleon has like, my bad. The Jackson chameleon has like a long horn in the front. Now, the veiled chameleon is 14 to 18 inches long. Now, the Panther chameleon is 12 to 20 inches long. And the Jackson's chameleon is 9 to 13 inches long. Now, you'll probably be wondering, looking at the top, why do I have something highlighted purple up here? And I'll explain that to you at the end of the video, and yeah. And like you can see from these facts, Panther Chameleon tends to be the biggest, and the Jackson's Chameleon tends to be the smallest. Now, where can you find these chameleons? Veiled chameleons are found in arboreal lizards, meaning they prefer to live high up in trees or low near the grounds and bushes and shrubs, and they can live in dry areas and are found on plateaus of mountain regions, forests and valleys of southern Saudi Arabia and Yemen, which is the veiled chameleon. And now, the Panther Chameleon is endemic to Madagascar, and the Panther Chameleon is found on the coastal regions and islands off of central eastern, northern, and northwest Madagascar. And last but not least, the Jackson's chameleon are native to woodlands and forests at altitude of 1,600 to 2,404 meters. And I transferred that to feet for y'all, which is 5,250 to 8,010 feet in the sky. And that's in south central Kenya and northern Tanzania. And you might be wondering, why is this all white and bolded? Basically, before I started doing videos for y'all, whenever I got my information, I just copy and paste it from websites and stuff. But now what I do for you guys is, this is actually kind of a secret behind the scenes, but I don't do this. I actually will research my stuff, and from the research I type in what I've learned. I don't copy and paste things. I only type what I learned. I don't do copying and pasting and stuff like that. But yeah. Now, what do chameleons eat? Veiled chameleons, they eat a variety of insects, including crickets, roaches, mealworms, and waxworms. And they also eat dark, leafy green vegetables such as collard greens, pothos, and ficus leaves. Now, Panther chameleons eat they are insectivores, so should be fed a variety of insects. Like crickets are usually the mainstay of the diet, but locusts, roaches, Butterworms, silkworms, flies, and grasshoppers are another part of their diet. And they can be fed mealworms, superworms, and waxworms are some other things that they can eat and stuff like that. Now Jackson's chameleons, they should only be fed live insects. Great feeder insects include crickets, silkworms, hornworms, butterworms, Dubai roaches, and superworms. And waxworms and mealworms are high in fat content and harder to digest, so should only be used on occasions. So these are just getting an idea of like what desserts are for these animals and what they should be fed daily and stuff like that. Now, words of the days. Now you might have noticed earlier how I had some words in the bolded top headings in purple. Well, this is where words of the day come in, and these are just like words that people might not know that I used in those parts. So yeah, this is the meanings. Lifespan, if you don't know already, which I use a lot nowadays, is the how long animals live for. Length, how long or the size of an animal. Arboreal is animals that live in trees. Now plateaus is an area of relatively leveled high ground, which you'll find in like mountains and stuff. Yemen is a country in the Middle East. In like Asia and stuff like that. And in endemic, it's the animal is native from where it came from. So it's just like a fancy word to saying it's home or stuff like that. Woodlands are lands covered with trees, and altitude is the height of an object or point in relation to sea level or ground level. Just to give you an idea of what altitude means. So it's like the height of something. So if like you're on the top of the building, if you're on the top of like a 20-story building, your altitude would be high, but if you're on the ground, your altitude would be low, or just ground level. Now, fun facts. Almost half of all known chameleon species live in Madagascar, which is crazy because that means if you want to find chameleons, just go to Madagascar. Unlike other animals, we can find them all over the world. Now, they mainly change color in order to communicate or regulate body temperatures. So like if a chameleon was hot, it might turn blue to cool its body down. But if it's cold, it might turn red to get heat in its body and stuff like that. And unlike many lizards, chameleons can't regrow their tails. And what that means is, in a lot of lizards, sometimes they're like out and about, and then an animal bites them from the tail, and a lizard can survive without its tail and it'll regrow back. But for chameleons, that doesn't happen because they can't regrow their tails. Now, baby chameleons are called hatchlings, which are, in my opinion, a little cute name just because chameleons come out of eggs like other reptiles and stuff like that. Now, their hands and feet have large toes that help them cling to branches and stuff like that, which is kind of, well, not like Spider-Man, but like how Spider-Man's hands can stick to buildings and stuff like that. But it's a similar concept. And last but not least, there are 171 different species of chameleons in the world, which is a lot of chameleons. And like I said before, it's a fun fact in the top. Like I said before, almost all known chameleon species live in Madagascar. That means that maybe 90% around there live in Madagascar. But yeah. Now, that's the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing what my channel used to look like. And sorry if this video is a little boring, but I give y'all a heads up about it, and this is how my videos would have been if I have not chosen to be a little more professional and do better in my videos. But yeah, drop a like on this video if you like it, and I'll see y'all in part 3 tomorrow, which is actually my birthday tomorrow. But yeah, thank y'all for watching, and I'll see y'all later on. Bye bye.